All right, third graders, we're going to read aloud from our Holes book here for that, okay? And sometimes I might just go back and read a little bit. Stanley took it as some kind of sign. His father had been trying to figure out a way to recycle old sneakers. And suddenly, a pair of sneakers fell on top of him, seemingly out of nowhere, like a gift. Naturally, he had no way of knowing they belonged to Clyde Livingston. In fact, the shoes were anything but sweet. Whoever had worn them had had a bad case of foot odor. Stanley couldn't help but think that there was something special about the shoes, that they would somehow provide the keys to his father's invention. It was too much of a coincidence to be mere accident. Stanley had felt like he was holding destiny's shoes. He ran. Thinking back now, he wasn't quite sure he ran. Maybe he was in a hurry to bring the shoes to his father, or maybe he was trying to run away from his miserable and humiliating day at school. A patrol car pulled alongside him. A policeman asked him why he was running. Then he took the shoes and made a call on his radio. Shortly thereafter, Stanley was arrested. It turned out the sneakers had been stolen from a display at the homeless shelter. That evening, rich people were going to come to the shelter and pay $100 to eat the food that the poor people ate every day for free. Clyde Livingston, who had once lived at the shelter when he was younger, was going to speak and sign autographs. His shoes would be auctioned, and it was expected that they would sell it for over $5,000. All the money would go to help the homeless. Because of the baseball schedule, Stanley's trial was delayed several months. His parents couldn't afford a lawyer. "You don't need a lawyer," his mother had said. "Just tell the truth." Stanley told the truth, but perhaps it would have been better if he had lied a little. He could have said that he found the shoes in the street. No one believed him that they fell from the sky. It was destiny. It wasn't destiny, he realized. It was no good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-grandfather. The judge called Stanley's crime despicable. The shoes were valued at over $5,000. It was money that would provide food and shelter for the homeless. And you stole that from them, just as you could have a souvenir. The judge said that there was an opening at Camp Green Lake, and he suggested that the discipline of the camp might improve Stanley's character. It was either that or jail. Stanley's parents asked if they could have some time to find out more about Camp Green Lake, but the judge advised them to make a quick decision. Vacancies don't last long at Camp Green Lake. So it doesn't seem like what it sounded like at first, that he did kind of take them, but it kind of makes you think of like, look at things from two sides, make sure we get the whole story before we jump to a conclusion. So we'll come back tomorrow and read more from our Holes.